Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to your main event of the evening here at the Oklahoma City Convention Center in beautiful Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. 8 rounds of boxing scheduled in the middleweight division. And ladies and gentlemen, a man that put Oklahoma on the map to welcome both fighters into the ring tonight in the main event. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome former world champion, Mr. Sean O'Grady. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Axeman Boxing presents. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he weighed in at the official 159 pounds. He is a professional fighter with over 70 fights. He hails from Memphis, Tennessee. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dedrick Bell. And his opponent standing across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at an official weight of 160 pounds. His professional record stands at 42 wins, 15 defeats against 1 draw. He hails from Oklahoma City. Ladies and gentlemen, the fighting pride of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Mr. Carson Jones. We go to Gary Ritter for your instructions.
Okay, gentlemen, we're going 8 rounds. You got your instructions early. Give us a spirited, clean fight. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. Both trunks are good. Touch your gloves. Bring it the bell.
Ladies and gentlemen, at home on Fight TV, welcome to the main event tonight from Hackman Boxing. You have Carson Jones in the orange trunks and Dedrick Bell in the pink. Starting out in this first round, Sergio, looks like they're going to feel each other out, start a little bit slow.
Yeah.
But Carson is holding that right hand like he is getting ready to throw it with some intentions, and there it goes.
He's been training for 4 months for this fight. He had a pretty good training camp. I sat in on a couple sessions. He looked really good. You see those solid shots to the body. Those are gonna. Oh! He's trying to get it over early.
Carson has already landed a solid punch that buckled those knees the moment it contact, but he did not go down. You have to give Bell credit for that.
Yeah, he did. He stood in there. Let's see if he can recover.
And you said that Carson's been training for 4 months for this?
He's training 4 months for this fight. He said he's taking it very serious.
I tell you what, if Carson unleashes that body punch, that is his money punch right there. As you can see, people do not like being hit with that. That is a world-class body shot.
If Bell keeps taking those, he won't last long.
And there it is. He started landing the left to the body, and Bell quickly retreated across the ring on the back foot. This is not the position he wants to be in at this time. Carson is stalking. There it is. If Carson opens with that left to the body, it is going to be a quick run. Bell is trying to stay behind the jab, but as we have seen all the way, and some of his other top fights that he's had, Carson always has done that.
Very hard on this fighter.
And there it is. There it goes. There was a right and then a left to the body, and it crumpled him. Wow, Bell did have quick recovery on that.
Oh, tough uppercut lands by Carson.
Those
Bell has a good chin.
those are not fun to take, especially when they're right below the heart. It can just freeze your whole body up immediately when you get hit like that. Bell's doing pretty good fighting on the back foot, but there has and Carson and him go tumble to the mat.
Carson scores a takedown on that one.
Yeah, they got tied up pretty good. But, now Bell is coming with the uppercuts. That is right there at the end of the round. That first round was all Carson.
I'm gonna give that round to Carson.
And we come back from the intermission, and it looked like they were telling Carson unload. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's what he said was unload. And here he comes.
Here he comes, straight at him. We got a headbutt.
And apparently there was a headbutt out of nowhere. Carson's not showing any damage. Is Bell? I can't see.
Bell appears a little woozy.
Carson's not showing a cut, and neither is Bell. They are Carson, and that was actually from Carson himself. He no cut. You know, sometimes when those headbutts happen like that, you don't even see them happen. That's what I figured I'd ask the fighter himself. So Gary Ritter is giving Bell plenty of time to recover from that. I believe in an accidental headbutt, it's a full 5 minutes if required. Oh, and
all right,
here
back
goes.
to action.
Here we go, back to the action. Bell and Carson Jones meet in the center of the ring again. Both fighters seem to have recovered really nice from the headbutt. Don't even see even so much as a swelled mark of any kind on Carson. I don't see one on Bell either, but he looked pretty woozy from it. And Bell's jab is getting through on Carson. That's actually quite shocking.
Bell seems to have a little moment of success right there. Kind of woke up Carson down.
Yeah, Carson coming right through him, and he ties Carson up. The Bell's just staying on the back foot. I'm wondering if he's ever going to come forward or if Carson's just pressuring him way too. Oh, he spun out with a nice pivot out of the corner, and Carson caught him and put him right back in, and he is on the ropes, and Carson is going at him. Bell's firing back.
Uppercut.
There's Carson, go for that body. He went with the right, and now Bell is in a full shell mode, looking through his gloves at Carson. Carson is ducking and dodging with a bob and weave, and he comes with a left to the body, right to the chin, and another right, and Bell leaned over. It looked like it hit him in the back of the head. This is a very strange fight for Carson. So Bell's trying to establish the jab and fight off the back foot, and once again he is in that corner, and Carson's completely content with fighting him on the ropes. He is going right through his guard. Carson looks too powerful at this point because every time he's connecting with Bell, it's making Bell freeze. That is not what you want to see from Bell's corner.
No, this is Carson's second fight after his return. Carson has a very interesting story and background. He's an overcomer.
Oh, shit. Carson Jones just lifted him up in the air and body slammed him because he is leaning on him. Bell is laughing, but Carson does not look happy about the situation.
I think Carson's tired of him leaning on him, getting a little frustrated.
And Gary Ritter does not issue a penalty. He just tells Carson to knock it off and lets him go back to work. And there is the 10-second mark coming to the end of the second round. Looked like Carson and Bell were having words there at the end of the bout. Carson's mouthpiece comes out.
Carson appears to look like he's in very good shape.
And we start off the third round with a little bit more of the same from the second round. Bell is pivoting in to Carson and forcing Gary Ritter to break him apart time and time again. Bell is getting through punches. He just landed an uppercut and a jab on Jones. There goes Jones with the left hook. Oh, and there comes the left uppercut followed by a right straight. This is not a position that Bell wants to be in. He is up against the ropes once again, and Carson is looking to just pick right through his guard with two lefts to the body simultaneously. Wow, Carson is getting through the guard of Bell now, and they are right in front of us. Bell is leaning on the ropes. It's almost as if Bell cannot stop the punches of Carson Jones. They're going right through his gloves. I don't know, Sergio, what do you think about this? Like, every time when you watch Carson's like straight right or even that uppercut right there, it's making it through Bell's guard. It's almost like his hands can't stop it.
Right. It seems like he's holding his hands very light. He's just flowing, going straight through there, cutting through there like butter.
No, I'm kind of wondering if it's a power difference or if Bell's arms are already kind of maybe feeling worn down.
A little both.
Oh, and see, every time Carson lands one solid, you are watching Bell just kind of like freeze. And I mean, this is a man, Bell is a man that has like 70 fights.
Yeah.
This is a very experienced fighter, but, Carson Jones has at least almost 60 fights or something. Let's see. He has 58 fights so far. This is his 59th. His next one will be his 60th. And now Carson is coming across the ring, posturing with Bell. And Stephanie Dobbs in the ring talking to Carson. You got the bounty hunter, Maurice Williams, talking to Carson Jones. It looks like he is telling Jones to go after him. We are now coming into the 4th round. After that first round, I didn't think we'd make it this far, so it's actually quite impressive that is going on. Carson has got Bell in the corner starting out the 4th round. This is not, it always does not look good for Bell, and he finds a way to tie Carson up.
I don't know how he does it.
Oh, and he just landed a solid punch on Jones. Carson is playing peekaboo in front of every time. I mean, I'm noticing repeating pattern. Every time Jones gets Bell up against the ropes, Bell puts up a high guard, and Jones will start playing peekaboo behind it, trying to figure out shots to go through it. But I'm starting to wonder if they're not as effective as what they look like. Bell landed a good jab on Carson. Carson throwing that uppercut. Oh, and a right cross just got raked across Jones' jaw. And now Carson and him landed a jab on each other at the same time. This is starting to look like Bell is actually in the fight a heck of a lot more.
Yeah, this is a much better round for Bell. I give him credit. He's fighting like a champion. He's standing in there. He's still coming forward even after he's been hurt plenty of times. A lot of Carson's punches are landing, but they are grazing the gloves at first, so it's taking something off of him.
Carson is, I'm still trying to figure out what's going on because Bell seems to be going punch for punch with Carson now, and it does not look like Carson has the snap that he did in the first round.
Correct.
What? There we go. So there comes Bell on the front foot. I thought that's what he was getting ready to do, and sure enough, he pivoted out and came forward. 10 seconds left in the round. They just had the clap. Gary Ritter stepping in, and he is right there for when the bell sounds, and there it is, the end of the 4th round.
These two men are in a telephone booth right now, just punching it out.
More of the same as we start into the 5th round. But now we actually have Bell coming forward on Carson Jones. Jones is stepping on the back foot. The crowd is now starting to seems like they're getting anxious watching Carson, and it looks every time he starts to step forward now, Bell is stepping into him.
Carson is winding down. This belt is sponsored by Rob's Wrench. It is also sponsored by Trap Spelling Bee.
Sorry about the short technical difficulty. That brings us to the end of the round, but our mics are back on and working now. And that brought us to the end of the sixth round, and we are now going into the seventh. It's starting to look, Sergio, like this is going to be an 8-round fight.
It looks like it. What do you have on it right now?
I've got Carson up, but I've actually got this fight 4-2 because I've got Carson up 4 rounds, but there's just too much that Bell's doing to not. I mean, that round right there looked more like it leaned towards Carson, but the round before that, I gave it to Bell. The round before that, I gave to Bell because Bell was coming forward.
Yes, I agree with you.
And ladies and gentlemen, one of the things me and Sergio was talking about, in 10 years of ring announcing, I have never had to ring announce and commentate in the same night. And boy, this is hard.
It's tough, and I'm sorry for you guys. I'm very inexperienced at this. Next time I'll be better and well prepared, okay? So next time we're on Fight TV pay-per-view, I'll put on much better performance.
Not only that, I mean, man, it is really hard on your voice. Mine's almost gone completely.
But I haven't had a good time tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh. Bell landed to the body, then come to the head.
I don't know. It just seems as this fight goes on, it seems like Carson is the one that's losing more steam.
It does.
This place is so silent. You can hear a pin drop in here.
Looking for some excitement, Joe. Bell is really coming on strong.
I'm telling you.
I'm not sleeping on him anymore.
As this fight has went on, he has gotten better and better. And, you know, you're looking at two guys with, when you put their fights side by side, they have almost 120 fights between them. These guys are highly experienced fighters.
Yes.
Wanted to see if Carson could make it back down to 154. I have always wanted to see if he could make it back down to 154 or even a shot in hell at making 147 again, because every time he's went above 154, he just does not have the same pop as he did back at 147 and 154.
You're correct. It was more of his natural weight. When these guys get bigger, the power doesn't go with them when they get their size. The more weight comes on.
It's deceiving though, because Carson looks like he carries the weight, because he looks to be in tremendous shape, but with the shots he has hit Bell with tonight, I'm just stunned that he has not put him down even once. Bell with 2 solid. Oh my God! He actually he made Carson freeze up and go backwards.
He did.
And now he is talking to Carson.
He's talking to Carson.
He landed a left hook and a right hook directly on Carson. And
He's gaining more confidence as the fight goes on.
He just got another one that wobbled Carson. Carson is wobbly.
Carson is not walking well right now. I'm going to get that round of Bell right there.
That was a very, very much a Bell round.
He's going to get at the Bell. I run New York. It is the 8th and final round. Make some noise!
And here we are back to the 8th and final round of the main event here at the Rumble on Robinson. Brought to you by Hackman Boxing. At the end of that 7th round, we saw Carson actually getting wobbled by some of the shots. And Bina Bell was getting, as you said, more confident as that fight, as that went on. I had to give that round again to Bell.
I agree with you. Oh, and he's still landing. He can't get his glove.
Landing on Carson.
Jabs to the body, landing.
Carson looks hurt at this point. He looks hurt.
Bell trying all his antics.
He is still landing on Carson.
I hope you're enjoying the fight on Fight TV pay-per-view.
Yeah, this is quite shocking. I mean, this is only Carson's second fight since his return.
Now Carson's pressing.
Carson's
and
pushing
Bell's
forward.
looking damaged. Here comes Bell again.
This is coming down to looking like an old rock and sock and robot because they are just opening up. Bell with a huge left hook to Carson's head. It paused Carson right in his tracks. There is Bell on the ropes again.
This is turning out to be a good round for both fighters. It's getting exciting.
Yeah,
the crowd is trying to pick up.
Make some noise! And Bell's mouthpiece comes out. Gary Ritter calls time in the action. They're going to rinse it off to get it put back in his mouth. The junior zoom. Carson got a nice booty. Bell got a nice booty. And Gary Ritter sucks the action back up, and here we go.
Looks like Carson's trying to run away and finish out the fight.
The thing is those punches aren't still landing. Oh, that one made it through. That straight right.
Bell lands the right hand.
Carson or Bell need to make a move because this fight is, in my opinion, it's close. It's very close.
Ten seconds.
The 10-second mark has been called. And that is the end of the 8th and final round of the main event here at the Rumble on Robinson. And this fight has gone to the scorecards. Be with you shortly, and we'll let you know how it turns out. Ladies and gentlemen, the main event here at the Rumble on Robinson goes to the scorecards. Judge Jason Greenwald and Chris Ritter scored the bout 79-73. Judge Michael Scott scores the bout 80-72. All for your winner by unanimous decision, out of the red corner, Mr. Carson Jones!
All right, Carson. This is your second fight after your return. You trained and you looked like you in excellent shape. It looked like you were stunned a little bit, then you kept battling. How you feel tonight?
I wasn't stunned at all, but first of all, I gotta thank God. I also gotta thank my sponsors, my biggest supporters, Rob's Ranch. Y'all my biggest supporter. I gotta thank James Metcalf with ATF Commercial Flooring, Adam Whitney with Whitney Roofing and Guttering, Brian Homey with Aero Electric, John Luke with L4 Restored, and Joseph Barnes with Freedom Pavement Services. Without y'all, it couldn't be possible. Also, I gotta thank